That is one name on the Dallas County ballot. Now to Creuzot's challenger, though, Elizabeth Frizell. She's a former judge who lost by less than 600 votes last time. Judge, welcome to our program. It's nice to have you here. I want to ask you about the incumbent. Judge John Creuzot has implemented, as you well know, some bold reforms to the office since he took office in 2018. I want to ask you about two of them separately. The first is to stop prosecuting anyone for theft, for stealing things under $750 in value. Would you keep that or would you eliminate that? Because it sounds like from your campaign stuff that you don't like that at all.
I don't like that policy. I don't think that policy is effective. I don't think it keeps us safe. And I have heard so many complaints from all over Dallas County, north, south, east, and west, as I've been campaigning and even before I started campaigning for district attorney. I think we can reform the criminal justice system and still keep everyone safe. When you have a policy that you won't prosecute any case of theft of $750 or less, what happens is the cashiers and the clerks don't call the police, because when they call the police and they come out and take their time to write a police report and send it to the DA's office, the DA's office won't prosecute it. And so you're not really documenting who's committing those offenses.
Judge, another big reform that he made is low-level first-time marijuana possession. He's not prosecuting those cases at all. Would you continue that or would you eliminate that?
I think if you have a first-time misdemeanor marijuana case, there is a way that you can not prosecute it and still help that person. I don't want to send the wrong message that it's okay to smoke marijuana or it's okay to steal. If it's a first-time offense, I think our goal should be within the DA's office to make sure that you don't become a repeat offender. So even though I wouldn't prosecute first-time misdemeanor marijuana, I would try to help them and get them in a program. But I don't agree with the theft policy. I don't think when someone steals from you, you should feel like I can't call the police. No one's going to help me. No one's going to do anything. In fact, what is happening, we have crime rings that are coming in, stealing less than $750, going back out on the street, splitting it and selling it on the street. I don't think that was the current DA's intent, but that is what is happening, and he hasn't corrected that policy. That would be a policy I would definitely change as soon as I get in office.
Judge, the DA is also, the incumbent rather, has also ordered prosecutors recently not to recommend to a grand jury whether they should or should not indict a case. That's something that normally happens in most counties across the state and across the country. The DA has said just let the facts speak for themselves. Do you support this new order?
I don't. I think it's actually a dangerous policy. I've never seen a DA's office vow not to advocate for fairness and justice. I think what Dallas County expects from our district attorney is to advocate. I've been a judge for 20 years, practicing criminal law for 29. I understand a judge's role is to be fair, neutral, and impartial, but an advocate, a prosecutor, is supposed to tell the grand jury, you should indict this case because this is a rapist, a robber, a murderer. Society needs to be safe. Or you should not indict this case because there's not enough evidence. I think it's very important that we play that role of being an advocate, especially when we're the only ones in the grand jury.
We have about 30 seconds left here, Judge. I want to ask you about you coming very close to winning last time. You were within 589 votes out of 100,000 cast, but you questioned the results after the 2018 election. Do you still think there was cheating involved?
You know what? I'm not sure about that. I've never seen an election that close. 2.3 million people in Dallas, and I lost by 0.0001. This time I'm hoping to win by a lot rather than lose by a little. I'm not sure what was going on there. I never could get to the bottom of it, but it's a new election. A lot of people told me I'm not going to vote anymore because I don't think the elections are fair. And I try to encourage them, you should vote. It's important to participate in the process. And I'm hoping that everyone will show up to vote, not just March 1st, but on February 14th for early voting. And hopefully it'll be a fair process for everyone involved.
Judge Frizell, thank you for the time. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you.